Hi everyone. I came out here to feed everybody to see where we're at in terms of having babies. Here's Junie girl. Now, look at her udder. What do you think? I think that looks pretty full to me. And I think we're seeing a little pop here. And also, look at that capacity for a first freshener. She hasn't even kidded yet. So proud, so proud. Okay, so then I went to check ligaments. And before I even checked ligaments, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but right here, you can see how sunken in she is compared to like another goat. I know, it's hard to see not on a camera. Here's her mom, here's her. She's super sunken in. So right away, that was a telltale sign in my mind that we might be having babies pretty soon. So I went to check ligaments and bam, she's super soft, no ligaments. So even though she's eating and acting completely normal, I think Juniper here is gonna gift us with babies by the end of the day. So we had another surprise on the farm that the dogs are very interested in, and I will show you what it is. We found this little hen, and guess what's underneath her? Can I show them? You're being very nice. Look at this, guys. There's a ton of babies under there. Can I steal one? Look at how cute. So these eggs hatched last night. Here you go. Here you go. You can have her back. These eggs hatched last night and we didn't even know she was here. So she has 9 babies so far and 2 more eggs under there that both have pipped. So we might be looking at 11 baby chicks for this mama. She's a survivor for sure, because she survived out here on the ground for 3 weeks to have these babies. So we've protected her with this X pen so that the doggies don't mess with her. And then once those last 2 eggs have hatched, I will be moving her into her own little chicken coop with her and her babies. It's been about 3 hours since I last checked on her. She's eaten, she's acting normal, except she will not let me near her. So that's fun. Usually Juniper is a very friendly goat, but right now, she will not let me near her. Here's what her udder is looking like as she walks away. June! Junie! She says, get away from me, lady. Yeah, look at that udder. We're getting there. I'll keep you updated. I'm trying to get it on camera, but these 2 just walked up to June and she's being very standoffish towards them. Just very much wants to be left alone and given her own space, which is also not normal for June. She's normally a very friendly goat. I'm trying to get it on video. But that is another sign of being uncomfortable or going into labor, is behavioral changes. So a friendly goat becomes a standoffish goat, or a standoffish goat becomes a friendly goat. And it doesn't always happen, but it's definitely a sign. So a common practice when a goat is this close to labor is to put them in the birthing stall. And that's fine. But usually I like to let the goats go until they're like having contractions or pushing before I separate them, because I think walking around and getting exercise is really good for them. Unfortunately, it is supposed to rain today. It's very cloudy right now. It's supposed to start raining in a couple of hours. So I actually might have to put her in the birthing stall just so that she doesn't have babies in the rain, although I doubt she'll want to be out in the rain. But I do think that she's having some like contractions right now. She's still eating, but she only eats hay when I think she's having a contraction. So I feel like eating is her way of coping. Shouldn't be too long until we start seeing some pushes. Okay, so I believe she is having a mild contraction right now. Oh, that was, no. Her tail's lifted, she's sunken in, and she just kind of froze for a minute. Oh, you see that? She's like stretching. She's clearly uncomfortable. she keeps coming in here, so that makes me think that she would prefer to have babies in here, but I would prefer she didn't because there's definitely not enough space in there for me to really get in there and help her. So I'm gonna attempt to move her into the other pasture. We'll see how that goes. She won't let me near her right now, so should be fun. She's in the stall, this beautiful stall with fresh hay. I gave her a little bit of grain and some alfalfa. And I gotta get her a water bucket, but she is all set in her birding stall. So we're getting really close here to starting to see some pushing. She's having some really tough contractions. She's at the end of one right now, but she's going through it, poor girl. She doesn't want me near her, so I'm giving her her space. But we should start seeing some pushing pretty soon here. Of course, she waited until it was cold and rainy to give birth, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Well, it's raining pretty hard outside, but we're still just having contractions. She's taking her sweet time. She's been having contractions for at least 2 hours now and no pushing. So this girl's taking her sweet time. It's raining pretty hard outside. Of course, this is the day that Juniper chooses to have her baby. When it's raining this much, it's already starting to flood. So it's officially dark, as you can see. June's being very loud. No pushing yet, but we're getting real close. She lost her mucus plug. And she hates the cat right now. Usually she's friends with the cat, but right now she hates the cat. But we're definitely getting close. She's been licking me a little bit. Lost her mucus plug and is being very vocal. So we're getting there, Junie. As of right now, she's been having contractions for at least 4 hours, poor girl. Usually, in my experience, the girls don't have contractions for more than an hour. But since she's a first freshener, sometimes it just takes them a little bit longer. It is now well into the night. I got the heat lamp turned on. And we're still not pushing. A few minutes ago, I saw a couple super light little pushes, but nothing crazy. She's definitely having some really strong contractions that she's having trouble getting through. Poor girl. She's being very vocal. She's gritting her teeth. She's laying down and getting up and turning in circles, and you can tell she's very uncomfortable right now. Hopefully it shouldn't be too much longer. She's really drawing this out. That looks like an empty. Oh, it's a kid. It's a baby. It's not a baby? It's a baby. It's a baby. It's alive. Good job, June. You're a natural mom. Look at you go. Look at your cute little baby. Good job, June. Oh, are you jealous, Vale? Okay, well, I did a pretty bad job of getting the births on video, mainly because I was the only person here for the first one and I couldn't deliver the baby and take a video at the same time. But that's okay. The important thing is Juniper is an amazing mom. This is her first time, but you would never know by the way she's acting. She's acting like a seasoned pro. And she had 3 beautiful little Doelings. I know, 3 girls. That's just perfect. It's just like the best birth ever. And all 3 of them are doing great. They've all had some colostrum. This one obviously had a lot of colostrum because it's ready for bed. I put the heat lamp up because it's a little chilly out tonight. So yeah, the birth went smoothly. She needed 0 assistance. Everyone was positioned correctly and came right out, which was beautiful. I can't wait to see what these little girls look like all dried up in the morning.